Hi, my name is Emily,
Hi, my name's Ellie.
Hi, my name is Beyonce.
Hi, my name is Blessing.
and we wanted to talk about our research project on intergenerational relationships and the effects on college students' attitudes towards aging. We aim to explore if UMass Dartmouth students' attitudes towards aging would be more positive from students who reported frequent and quality interactions with older adults rather than those who reported the opposite. Major life shifts are reshaping societies, and the rise of population aging is no exception. It's marked by longer life expectancies, birth rate decline, and the growing number of older individuals. Contact between individuals of differing generations is greatly important for both individuals' well-being, shared knowledge, and shaping attitudes towards aging. Some research highlights how grandparent-grandchild contact can impact a young adult's attitudes towards aging. Intergenerational relationships may impact a young adult's perception of their own aging, along with the older individuals around them. We wanted to see if students' attitudes towards aging were impacted while experiencing both quality and frequent intergenerational contact. In our study, we defined an intergenerational relationship as a connection between an individual aged 18 to 25 and somebody over 65 years old.
So we hypothesized that both frequent and quality intergenerational contact will impact young adults' attitudes towards aging. Following questions assessing frequency and quality of contact was the attitude towards aging questionnaire for young adults, or the AAQI. Responses to the AAQI are on subscales of PL, PG, and PC. PL standing for psychosocial loss, or experiencing negative feeling of loss, exclusions, or loneliness. PG standing for psychological growth, referring to gains in wisdom, coping, and acceptance. Finally, the PC subscales, which refers to physical change or aspects like your health, vitality, and exercise habits. For the methods. As for the approach of our current study, we began with a cartridge survey containing two separate parts. The first being the demographic section, which contained questions regarding the participant's age, gender, ethnicity, frequency of intergenerational contact, which, as she said, was measured by either 0 to 5 times a week or 6+ times a week. Additionally, we asked participants if they would consider those interactions as quality interactions. Following those demographic questions was the AAQI section. This was composed of several statements which the participant would select a response to on a scale ranging from strongly disagree to strongly agree. To accurately measure the result, it's important to note that a positive attitude towards aging will include higher scores on the psychological growth and physical change subscale, and lower scores on the psychosocial loss subscales. Our participants were comprised of 50 undergraduates, UMass Dartmouth students, a majority being psychology majors, all aged 18 to 25 years old. Surveys were offered extra credit in some psychology courses for survey completion as well.
In Figure 1, we have two pie charts. The first shows that 68% of our participants answered having interactions with an older adult 0 to 5 times a week, while 32% reported having 6 or more times a week. On our second pie chart, 86% of our participants said they had quality interactions with older adults, while 14% answered having no quality interactions with an older adult. The results of the 2-point biserial correlation yield one expected and one unexpected result. We did expect to see that frequency of contact was positively correlated with psychological growth and with a p-value of 0.018. We unexpectedly found that the quality of interaction was negatively correlated with psychosocial loss with a p-value of 0.013.
With our earlier definitions of PL and PG in mind, our findings become more clear. We found that students who reported quality interactions with older adults actually showed higher scores in psychosocial loss, meaning they held more negative emotional and social attitudes towards aging. We originally were expecting lower PL scores because psychosocial loss reflects negative attitudes towards aging, so a lower PL score means
fewer fears about decline, loneliness, or losing independence, and overall, a healthier, more positive outlook on aging. However, our research showed the opposite. One explanation is that when students are very close to an older adult, they may be exposed to the harder parts of aging more clearly, like loneliness, health limitations, or cognitive decline. That emotional closeness can make the losses associated with aging more personal, which can increase PL. On the other hand, students who interacted with older adults more frequently scored higher on psychological growth. This suggests that frequent contact exposes students to positive aspects of aging. They may see older adults as active, wise, and capable, which supports our growth oriented beliefs about aging. So, together, these findings show that intergenerational interactions do matter, but different types of interactions relate to different attitudes. Quality interactions is related to awareness of emotional loss, while frequent interactions is related to more positive views like growth, understanding, and acceptance. Limitations in our study may account for unexpected results. For example, our sample size was not as large as anticipated, as we were only able to score 50 participants, all of which were from a similar demographic of UMass Dartmouth students, most BN psychology majors. Our survey also included self-reported questions, which could reflect biases.
Although our results gave us both expected and unexpected findings, our current study does hold importance in the realm of future research, especially on attitudes towards aging. For example, future directions could involve measuring different types of intergenerational contact, such as programs or work bias-based relationships, mentor programs, or specific family relationships. Differences between populations like students or caregivers may also prompt future studies. Lastly, research involving different context factors within quality relationships like grief, loneliness, or medical factors.
We would like to thank Joy and Dr. Alvis for their guidance and support this semester, and we would like to thank every UMass psychology undergraduate student who participated in our research. Thank you.